I think that light's too much.
Why is it too much?
It makes your face look like it's glowing. Watch. I think
That's fine.
better. You know what I mean? Like that. See if we can go straight. Straight, yeah, straight.
So we got a comment set up and everything, so we just gotta wait for people to join. Waiting on a few people to get up in here before we start talking about the good business of what's going on. Oh, I think Mom said hi. What's up, Mom?
Hey.
Waiting on a few people to get in here. Alright, we got 4 watching. If y'all can, hit that like button for us real quick. We're going to wait for a couple more people to get in here before we start talking about the important business we got to talk about. I don't know how many people will get in here, but I'll probably have to watch it later, I guess.
Don't forget, folks, hit the like and subscribe button because we're gonna have all kind of crazy stuff coming out here soon.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably give it about 5 or 6 minutes before we get into the stuff.
Well, we went to church this morning. Had a good service. Pastor Fred was there. Yeah. I am more than grateful for everything that's going on in my life. And I hope that everybody else can understand that we are nothing without God. Nothing. So, Chris is going to be back in a minute. We're going to get started on what we got to go over today. We wanted to do a live because it's a little easier today. It's rainy outside. We couldn't go fishing. But we're in the shop. Got the little propane heater going out here. He's got it hotter than a bunch of things in a wool sock. But he'll be back in a minute. He's got a few things he wants to go over with everybody today.
Alright, I'm back, y'all.
I just let him know how hot you got it in here. I said, you got it hot as a bunch of things in a wool sock.
So, fantastic viewers. Where are y'all from? We're from Virginia. And then we had Anna Barnes say hi and
Hola.
Hola. How's it going? So we got 19 views so far. Don't know exactly how many people are in here. If y'all are in here, give us a waving emoji in the comments so that way we can determine whether to get started or not.
I say, who's that Courtney in Norville person?
Oh yeah. The wife is in here, guys. Y'all want to go run and hide. Oh.
Waving.
What do I do with my phone?
Yeah, we are from Virginia, but we're in a shop right now because it's too nasty to go fishing. It's just gonna get worse and worse this evening. It's gonna get wet and cold.
16 degrees later on.
Yeah.
So I guess we got enough people to start this. So about 5 or 6 months ago, God put it on my heart to make a bait company that is made by us. About 10 years ago, I started making my own stuff, and I did not know the business side of it because I was 10 years younger than what I am now. So I was still a kid. So along those lines, 5 or 6 months ago, God told me to wait until now to start up a bait company, and that is our goal, to custom make our own line of stuff. Not necessarily custom as in like what random people want, but custom stuff that we really think that's going to excel for bass fishing, and we're going to put them to the test and have prototypes and show them on the channel before we sell them, obviously. Steve has a very good eye on creating stuff because he helped me do it back in the day when we first started making stuff. I got away from making stuff because I got sponsored by Venom lures. A lot of y'all that are watching this right now knew that I repped Venom lures 100%. Since they went under, I kind of realized that I need to make my own stuff, and Venom kind of gave me that freedom to help them figure out what was good, what was bad, and I still have tons of Venom stuff. So I'm going to have to wean myself off the Venom stuff and slowly make my own stuff, so that way we can fish our own stuff, of course, but also our end goal is to sell it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you got anything to add.
First off, we are trying to make baits that the fish have not seen. A lot of people now are hitting local lakes, reservoirs, rivers, and the fish are used to seeing a patternistic routine with baits. Of course, you have to really put some thought and mind into making a actual custom bait and getting it patented and having a different style of lure. Of course, you got regular swim jigs, you've got regular brush jigs, you have chatter baits, you have spinner baits. We are gonna base our line off of the hottest colors to use. We're gonna have extreme detail in our lures. You know, you can run to your average big box store. I don't need to name any names, but everybody knows big box stores, and buy a bait that is a run of the mill. Of course, we're gonna make run of the mill too. But the thing is, we're gonna put our time into our paint, into the quality that y'all like to have. We've noticed over the years fishing with any company, if it were Venom or KVD or Zoom or anything, everybody has their style of making baits, and you can pick out the imperfections in certain ones. Mm-hmm. We are going to detail our lures to where if we do have an imperfection, we need the feedback from y'all so we can fix our imperfection. But we are trying to go for the best that we can make. And we're going to have probably a few little side projects that we're going to keep under wraps until it's completely unveiled and we are ready to go with it. But there's going to be a main line of, it's going to be starting off a spring pattern style pre-spawn bass catching lures. It's going to be jigs, swim jigs, Demiki for forward facing sonar. Yep. Everybody loves forward facing sonar.
Bladed jigs. Yep. And then we're going to have, many of y'all have seen the custom football head that I used to make back in the day with the screw lock on top, where you can Texas rig and your bait does not totally get destroyed. So to piggyback off what Steve was saying, there's a couple little small minute details that will go a long way that I figured out that we could do for our baits, because anybody can create stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's the attention to detail that really makes it work. And a lot of people like to make baits, pump them out, and never go test them. Yeah. Like say spinner baits, for instance. If you make spinner baits and you don't test them, the certain degree of wire bend makes that thing swim upside down, sideways, or track weird. Like everything that tracks, if it looks weird, believe it or not, a bass is like, why is that thing swimming sideways? You know, it's not normal. Granted, bait fish do flutter and flick sideways when they're dying, but they usually only attack it when you do that certain action with the rod. You know, you kind of hop it and make it stop and all that good stuff. So I don't know if there's anything else that Steve wants to elaborate on. We do got a couple key points that we want to go through, and then we got a special devotion for y'all that is through Jimmy Houston's, I forget what the book is called.
Catch a Better Life.
Catch a Better Life, yes. And this little Bible verse here really hits a couple nails home with a giant hammer that the Word of God wants to deliver to us today. So we're going to let Steve read that to y'all real quick, and then we're going to go over a couple key points on what we're going to be doing. Besides the bait making, we got a lot of other stuff in the cards that we have to get done before we get to that point. So,
yeah, folks, remember one thing, like I was saying earlier, when he went out the shop, I was saying we're not going to be able to do anything about life other than having God for us, because He is for us. We need to be for Him. Now, this devotion is for January 19th. Of course, today it starts in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities. You get where I'm coming from here. Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of the wickedness. Now, what I get from that, me myself, is we want to keep our bait company a Christian-based thing. We want everybody to know that we're not here for a clout. It's not for a big Ponzi scheme of money. We're gonna make money, of course, but in the beginning, we need y'all's support. You know, we need y'all's support. We need y'all to come check us out on the YouTube channel, watch our videos, and you know what? If you like what you see, you keep watching, you subscribe, then you buy our baits, and then that's how we all start. We crawl before we walk. You know, so on that note, just remember. We're going to keep it simple, stupid, and y'all need to too. That's all. We're going to have fun with this, and I hope y'all join us. That's all.
Another thing I wanted to hit on that Steve just talked about. So there's a lot of stuff that is made in the fishing world to catch the fishermen. Mm-hmm. And, you know, being myself, y'all have seen my videos of unboxings and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that I throw. And when I show it or when I make it, it's basically like this. I'll put it to you simple. If I think it's garbage, I will not use it. Okay? Like I just don't like using stuff that will break instantly. You need to at least get 3 to 5 fish max before it's a good bait, in my opinion. Even plastics. Like, yes, people make plastics so that we have to go buy more, but a lot of fishermen that don't have a lot of money in their pocketbook or their wallet, because there is a lot of female fishermen, so they'll have their pocketbook. But when you spend $12 on a bait, you don't want that thing to break after 2 fish. Like, it's just not right. You can't rip people off. And the other aspect of everything is a lot of people don't put attention to descale in their skirt combinations. I think that's a detail to scale. I meant detail to skirt.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't put detail into the skirts and make them look really nice and be able to be a legit fish pattern. You don't want no rainbow skirt out there. No bass is going to see a rainbow skirt unless they're eating rainbow trout, which is very highly unlikely. So with that being said, we'll go over a couple key points here on my notebook. So with the bait company, we are looking to get the LLC rolling, which should be in the next week or so. So we're going to loop the YouTube channel and the Bass Baits company all together. So that'll be a good thing, obviously. I mean, I had to actually do that a long time ago because I did not do it, which I don't know why. But a light bulb went off. God said, hey, it's time to do this. So I'm going to listen and I'm going to do it. The fourth point is the wife is going to be heavily involved with this too. Y'all seen her on the channel a couple times. She doesn't get to go fishing very often just because of her work hours. And, you know, when it's daylight savings time, we don't get to go after work as often as we want to. So it's primarily Saturday and Sunday fishing. And if it's Sunday, it's after church. Trying to think.
I'm gonna roll in over here, guys, and turn this heater off.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna get a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna film the store experience of buying lumber and stuff, and buying stuff that we can get our hands on and store around our community here. A lot of the stuff's gonna be ordered and sent to us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna vlog the whole freaking steps to go into Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, wherever, and to get all the equipment to do this stuff. So we're going to build a workbench, and it's going to go right behind us, and it's going to be an 8-foot by 24 wide workbench, and it's going to have a pegboard on the back, and it's going to be decked out
24 inches off the wall is what he's saying. So y'all don't get the idea that it's going to be 24 feet long, 8 foot deep. It's going to be 8 foot long between, there's a outlet in the wall here and an outlet over here further to y'all, well, would be y'all's left, but my right. And the table's gonna be here, there's gonna be a pegboard on the back wall, so we can hang all of our tools and what have you, and finish baits and packages.
And we got a really cool, awesome logo that we had designed. And eventually we're gonna look into getting into making hats and stuff when it makes sense, obviously. Making hats right now is not in the cards. But we're gonna have some sick bait packaging, and we are going to try to sell off of YouTube and Facebook, and then eventually try to get a website created, because that is a little costly to start off with right off the bat. So next on the list, we have an idea that we want to pass along to y'all. We haven't had a lot of feedback in the comments yet, but that will come with due time. So we're thinking about making a box of baits. So not like a mystery tackle box, not like a monster bass box. This is an assortment of one style of bait and maybe differing sizes.
So like a swim jig box, or a brush jig box.
Yeah. So like what Steve was saying, or Shinbone as y'all know him.
Yeah.
So y'all ever seen the young box sitting on the bottom part of the floor at Walmart where it has like the different crawfish and stuff and hooks and stuff? I was envisioning something like that, but with different colored jigs. And the box doesn't have to be as big, so that way it's not as costly. Because you think about it, you get a box of jigs that's $6 or so, you know, it'll get to $30 real quick. And a lot of people don't just want to buy a bunch of random jigs. So I was thinking like 3 black and blue, 3 green pumpkin, and then a couple different colors to try out. So that way when people buy them, they can get the colors and see like, hey, let's try that, you know, because sometimes when you buy a single bait, you're going to buy with what you know works. And when you get that extra one thrown in there, you have no choice but to try it, because it's there, it's in your boat, and it's in your hand. Also, with the bag design that we're going with, I want to be able to show y'all what the bait looks like. And a lot of fishermen want to get it in their hand before they can, you know, buy it. So the attention to detail and having great pictures of stuff is really what's going to go a long way, in my opinion. And then obviously having prototypes and testing them. And I think that's all I got. And if y'all have any questions, please put them down below. I don't know if Steve's got anything else to add. We've been live for 20 minutes now. So it is a Sunday afternoon. People are probably still at lunch, you know, from church and all that good stuff. Because I know that's what we just did. So, and then all of a sudden I had a light bulb pop out, and I was like, hey, let's make it live.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Steve has anything to add.
No, and well, what I got to add is like, put down in the comments below, like what's y'all's favorite fishing style? You know, we got to find out what people really like. You know, and what I say, when our starting bait line is going to be like a spring series pre-spawn thing. It's going to be swim jigs, DK, well, our version of a DK rig, Demiki and stuff like that. It's going to be a spring line starting. So if
y'all know anybody else, share this video right now so somebody could jump on the live and let us know. They can just write it in the comments and we can start writing down information, you know, because like he said, anybody can go to the store and buy something, you know, and we could go to the store and ask somebody at the store, but you know, we want to find out. There's a bunch of people that follow this channel. They watch the fishing videos, and we know they love fishing. Okay, I know all of y'all love fishing. Reach out, let us know. You know, like put some likes on this video right now, so we can get some more people up in here, man. We want to talk to people. We want to see comments. We want to get relations with people. We want to have conversations with people, man. You know.
Oh, and another thing I wanted to add. So when we were talking about the devotion and Catch a Better Life, so about 5 or 6 years ago, I got saved, right? And it's funny because God uses fishing in my life in a day-to-day basis, and everything that I have or I've had happen in my life is through fishing. It is absolutely crazy. I couldn't write the story, only God could write the story. So like I'm telling you, like whether it's YouTube, making baits, just having interactions with other people, you know, at the end of the day, it's to spread God's word and show how our loving God really does love us, and a lot of us don't love him back. So you get what you put in it, basically. Like if you don't really care, then you're going to feel like you're the worthless person in the world. And we got a comment. Adventures in Bass and TK Heaven. What's going on, brother? I hadn't heard from you in a minute. How you doing? Yeah, all is well, man. We're just in the garage right now, just chilling and talking to everybody about getting our baits on the market and getting them made up and making some prototypes and fishing them and sharing it with all y'all. So I hope you're having an awesome Sunday and you're chilling, man.
Have you done any fishing lately? Adventures in bass fishing?
Oh, he said nice. He'll probably it's probably lagged behind for him, so he'll probably answer your question here in a second. So basically what I was saying is like you get what you put in it, and you know, God loves everybody, but when you don't love him, it's hard to see it because your head's stuck in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? No fishing lately, but too much ice. Yeah, our stuff's froze up pretty good too. It's crazy. Yeah, Mom says I've been fishing since I was 2. Oh yeah, Steve just commented. Yeah. So if anybody else is in the comments, we'll probably wait around. We'll try to make this video at least 30 minutes long to see if we get anybody else in here, because you know, I don't do lives very often, and it's probably hard for people to see it, and it's at a weird time. I didn't want to do it at dinner time where everybody's scrambling around trying to get their dinner done.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
But yeah, along the lines of what I was saying, how God uses fishing for me to open up avenues and to help other people. Like that's what I'm really in this for, is to help other people to see my videos and not necessarily get help with fishing, but I mean, that happens. Yeah. But to help shed light on their situation and to give them something positive to look at.
That's right.
Like we're not cussing all the time, you know, we don't do any drugs or nothing like that. Like we try to be a very good influence on the youth because they're the people that are going to be filling up the world and being role models for other people eventually. Yeah. And it's just, there's so much trash on the internet is what I'm trying to say. And like, if you could find positive stuff that helps build building blocks for people to build upon to make their life and their job or whatever they're doing easier. Yeah. So I don't know if you got anything to add on that stuff. I mean,
I'm a prime example of dealing with a bunch of past problems. I'm not going to indulge on it because there's no point in that. That's negativity. But my life has changed surpassingly with this man and the help of his wife and his whole family and all his people that he knows.
He know.
Yeah, he know. I officially start a new job tomorrow, you know, and if it wasn't for Chris and it wasn't for his surrounding people, his close people, I wouldn't have what I have, man. You know that. You know that, bro.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
Yeah, Adventures of Bass, and with TK Hammond said he tries not to cuss in my videos, but he had a rant and continued way too much swearing. And it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah.
What's funny is we were in Bible study the other day, right? And one of the guys.
Thanks, TK. Appreciate
Thank you, TK. So we were in Bible study the other day, and they were saying, I don't know what man would swing a hammer and hit their thumb and realize what came out of their mouth. I mean, you know, we've all done that. So, you know, it happens, man. But as long as you're conscious of it and you try to fix it, that's all that matters. You know, you don't have to apologize to nobody. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just self-awareness and just trying to be the best you can be, man. That's all it is.
We are human. So we do make mistakes. We're not perfect. Only one perfect one.
Yeah, and Adventures with Bass Fishing said, good luck with the new job. So it's actually not going to be a new job. It's going to be a side job. So I'm doing those.
He's talking about, because I told him, he was talking about the job.
Monday.
Oh. That's why I said thanks, TK.
That's right. I was out of here when that happened. My bad.
No, I just said it just a few seconds ago.
Oh, did you?
Goofball.
Maybe I was thinking about what I wanted to say.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
But yeah, like, this job is going to be a second job compared to what we're doing in the daytime. So
thank you, Mama Kathy.
Thank you, Mom. So yeah, we're gonna be hustling and bustling, and we're still gonna be using this channel as normal too. So
oh yeah, more now than the last couple months. It's been a little offline because of job changes and the boat being down. Y'all saw the videos. If y'all want to check that out, he could probably tag the link to that in there, or go to the channel and just check out some videos, man. Put some thumbs on there and some comments and whatever, man. Just it's hoorah from here on out, man. It's a good time, dude. It's gonna be that way. We got to enjoy life and love life, man. It's too short to not enjoy it and love it and respect it, though.
Does that mean we get to see more of your face during more videos? Hey Joyce, how you doing? She said she just got off work. She's one of the OG commenters in the thing. Everybody say hi to Joyce in the comments if y'all can. Show her some love.
I remember her.
Yeah, she's been around for 5 years now.
Yeah, well, I ain't been around very much, but hello, Joyce. How you doing? Hey, what are you saying, Courtney? See more of your face. Oh yeah. More videos, of course. Yeah, lots more videos.
Y'all really want to see his face?
No, she said more of your faces.
Oh.
That's plural, sir. Yeah.
So yeah, Joyce, to give you a recap of what you missed, I wasn't trying to run this video too long, but we're gonna start our own bait company up and have 5 baits that we're gonna perfect, have prototypes of, and then eventually put them on the market to sell, obviously.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole process, and it's wow, software is ready to update. That's not good. So we're gonna start our own stuff up, obviously, and we're gonna make prototypes, like I was just saying. I'm not trying to run over what I just said, but we got a huge job in front of us, and it's going to be Christ-centered, and we are going to try to make the best stuff we can. And a lot of our older stuff we made back in the day actually worked really well. So
only thing we're not going to be going with right now, as of right now, is soft plastics. We used to do soft plastics before, but that is in due time. You know, like we said earlier, crawl before you walk. We're going to make it, though.
And making paint and crankbaits custom. We're not going to do that right off the bat either.
And here comes the dumpage of rain. It's starting to dump outside. We can hear it outside the garage door. Sorry.
But yeah, y'all, let's see. Read these comments real quick. Remember what I mentioned. Yeah, we're going to put those baits on other platforms. Also, if y'all had followed me on Instagram, I cannot get into my own Instagram, which is bubbavillebassin. I had 1,500 subscribers on there, and I cannot get into it. So I started a Bubbaville custom baits page with one picture of giant crappie on it, and we are going to put pictures of baits on there and try to sell them off Instagram, I'm assuming. And then whenever TikTok comes back together, we'll try to do a little TikTok shop stuff and maybe fool around with some Amazon stuff.
Man,
I'm not sure.
What is cap cut? That's been banned too for a little while.
Cap cut? I have no idea.
Well, what is cap cut, man? I don't know what cap cut is. I don't even have any other social media other than YouTube. So, but yeah, it's gonna boom. It's gonna boom pretty good. I think y'all help us boom, and you know that's what how the world goes, man. One hand washes the other.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's all we got. Just stay tuned for the next video. We had to hop on here real quick. Show them that piece of lead, man. That's crazy.
It is a giant chatterbait head. No, this is some leftover lead. We're already getting some lead backed up on it. We got a bucket over here. We're gonna start melting some lead down using it for our heads. But if y'all know of anywhere that has decent prices on lead or anything like that, send us something down there in the comments or whatever, and let us know if y'all know any places that sells lead at a decent price so we can get started. You know, we got all of our inventory ready for order, and lead is a focus. We're not really looking into too many companies about lead because lead is here or there, you know.
I think we're gonna try to hit the local automotive shops.
Yeah.
I think my boss is gonna try to get some lead weights off tires for tire weights.
Yep.
Get a whole 5-gallon bucket of that. That'll last a good while.
Mm-hmm.
So he's over there playing in the lead pile, which he's doing shin-bone things. So as he launched one across the floor.
I ain't never seen lead do that before. It just snapped right off. That doesn't even feel like lead. That feels like bismuth. Have y'all ever heard of bismuth? Bismuth is they actually put it in Pepto-Bismol. Bismuth is a type of lead. Yep.
I don't know, it could have been struck and made brittle or something.
That or something. It's some kind of brittle something, but it feels like bismuth. It's got a different weight to it.
Joyce said, hope y'all make a cool logo like Venom. So we actually have a logo. I'll go grab the paper to show y'all. It's in the thumbnail for this stuff.
Yeah. All right. Oh, TikTok is back. What are they? Are they just not letting you do lives or something like that, or can you post or whatever? Yeah, Courtney. Bismuth. It's called bismuth or bismol. It's a chemical that's actually the attributes of it are actually in Pepto-Bismol. They used to make shotgun loads out of it. It's a type of lead a metal deposit. Yeah, she's like, what? Lead and Pepto-Bismol.
So here's the logo. I don't know if it's sideways for y'all or whatever's going on, but here it is. Yeah, it's all sideways.
That's all right.
But it's got Bubbaville custom baits on the top, and then established in 2025, and it's got Bubbaville Bassin underneath the bass, and then it's got my favorite Bible verse at the bottom of the logo. It's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
That's right.
That is one of my favorite verses because once you know where your strength comes from, you can't be broken. So, we got any more? Nope. TikTok is bad.
See if see if we can try something. See, tell us if you can see that. You might be able to read it the right way now. It's a little bit hard to see, but I think you'll be able to read it.
Oh, dude, you're smart.
Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, the Bible quote is down there at the bottom. But it's a little hard to see like that. I just want to put the paper over backwards, see if y'all could actually. I didn't know if it would work. That's all I wanted to try it myself.
So Mom says, Joyce, what do you mean by what color? Like the color of the logo or baits?
Okay, United States. All right. She's talking. Kathy is talking about the TikTok. The ban's lifted for the United States.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's because they know Daddy's back.
Well, last night I was on YouTube and I was just flicking through live reels, and it was like so many teenagers and people that were doing YouTube lives, and everybody's flooding YouTube. Everybody that was on TikTok and stuff like that, they are absolutely flooding YouTube. And we're not trying to flood, we're just making a video today. It was just the top of the head type thing, but it's crazy the stuff that you see on YouTube. And this channel here, there's not gonna be craziness. It's just two normal guys standing in a garage that have an entrepreneur mindset that want to make some money, man. That's all. And you know, y'all could be like that too.
Hold on one second. Appreciate you tuning in. Adventures with Bass Fishing. He said he had to get back to the honey-do list. We all know what that consists of. So
yeah, bro.
Good luck to you, brother. I know the wife's watching mine, so I'll probably get smacked when I walk through that door over there. But it's worth saying because it's funny. So Joyce asked the color of the logo. So it's like a army duck green. Later, brother. So the logo is like an army green kind of. Like it's kind of like a duck green kind of color, and that paper that we showed y'all was black just because it wasn't printed in color. So, but anyways, we appreciate all y'all tuning in. If you can, hit that like and subscribe button. Get us in the algorithm so that way we can show the other followers on this channel what they're looking forward to.
Thank you, Joyce.
Yeah, thanks, Joyce. So if y'all can hit that like and subscribe button so that way we can get an algorithm so that way people that aren't subscribed can see us, and also the people that are subscribed, they can also see us as well. Yeah. So what I'll probably do is chop up this video and put it on the new or the original YouTube feed instead of having it in the live category. So that way they'll both be playing. So, but appreciate y'all tuning in, and I think we're going to call it a night. So. We'll catch y'all on the flip side of the next cast we do or whatever video we do. So, oh, Steve's probably going to leave y'all on something.
Yeah, I was thinking about something here. Give me a second. Go ahead. You can do what you got to do.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting on you, dude. So,
hold on
you put the pressure on.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, y'all. Steve's cooking up something.
Give me a second. Right back.
I think the Lord just gave him a light bulb moment to share with y'all. So hold on one second. It happens like that, man. Holy Spirit gets in you and you just start flowing. Joyce, do you have any other questions about our baits or anything? I know you like the crankbaits a lot. Man, we still got 8 people watching. That's pretty good for considering I never go live. And it is raining its butt off outside. We had like 8 or 9 inches of snow, and bye, Mom. We had like 8 inches of snow total for like 2 weeks because we had 2 different snowstorms come through, and now all of our ponds are ice or lakes are ice, and we usually are not used to fishing with ice on the water unless they're like in little back cuts of coves and stuff. So. Waiting on Shinbone to come back with something that God put on his heart to share. So I'm trying to buy some time here. I don't know exactly where the direction's going with this, but we'll find out. Oh man, I still got tons of Venom stuff left over. Yeah, speaking on the honey-do list. Yep. Yeah, Joyce, we actually used to make plastics. We're gonna start out with like chatterbaits, bladed jigs, which are the same thing, regular jigs, football screw lock jigs, and then you remember the Venom Lures DK rig? I'm gonna call it something else, but it's basically the mushroom head that has a worm hook on it with the keep, so that way you can Texas rig stuff. Yeah, we'll probably make custom crankbaits eventually. It's just we got to get rolling and get some confidence and get our name out there, so that way we can elaborate and do different things eventually. Because we don't want to just stick with 5 things. The 5 things that I picked were the things that a lot of people want that are custom, and 2 things that we like to throw. And Courtney says her crankbaits are the favorite things to throw. So yeah, like I was saying, we used to make plastics, and we used to make Senkos and craws and all this other stuff. But when we were younger, we didn't understand the business, and we pretty much just got into it as a hobby. This time we're getting into it as a business. Yeah, we're gonna have a killer selection, and I need to go check on Shinbone and see where he's at, because I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm not trying to keep y'all here all that long, so hold on one second. Alright, so Shinbone does not have a message for y'all. He got a bunch of stuff all conjumbled up, and he wasn't able to do it, or find whatever he was looking for at least. Oh, here he comes now. He's reading something, so hopefully... Come on, man. You guys.
I can't find it. I had something written down the other day, guys, because I try to write down something every day. Well, recently here in my life. But I don't know where I put it. This might actually be this might be it right here. Chris was talking earlier about having faith in the Lord, and God is everything for us. We are nothing without Him, and I said that a couple times already in this video. This is from the book of Acts 14:22, where they strengthen the believers. They encourage them to continue in the faith, and reminding them that there's a big black dog right here, reminding them we must suffer many hardships to enter the kingdom of God. Just stay faithful, folks. That's all, and stay faithful and believe. You have to believe and be love and care for people. We set up a video, and we're doing this stuff because we do care about other people. Of course, we are all humans. We care for ourselves more than most any other thing in this world. But when you do understand, it's better in life.
Speaking of people that care for other people and have been lit on fire by God, Fitz just entered the conversation. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Fitz, he was asleep last night, man. I tried to wake him up, get him in there, come watch the video last night, but he wouldn't get up.
Hey, I don't remember any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, brother. Hey, so since you you started to tag in the last part of the video, I'm gonna run over what we just talked about. Hey, new people in the comments, new people watching. We got 11 people in the comments. I'm trying to speak way faster than what my tongue could do. So we got 11 people in here. If y'all have not commented, give us a waving emoji or saying something in the comments.
Good to see you too, brother. It's a blessing to see you too, Fitz.
So TX, Shinbone was not a believer, but God had other plans for him. So now,
that's right.
Now he is lit on fire.
Yeah, man.
You can go ahead and give him a little backstory if you want to.
Yeah, TX and everybody else in the chat here. I put myself in some pretty bad situations, and I wasn't right with myself or with God or anybody, and I had some really eye-opening experiences, and I decided to reach out thinking that I wouldn't be accepted, but God's always there to accept you. So,
Knucklehead.
I know I'm a knucklehead. I know that. But I'm alive. I'm happy. I love life. I've been humbled so much by what has happened. Of course, I'm still going to be shimboing. I'm still going to be goofing around and stuff like that. But I'm never going to be the person that y'all never knew of again. So y'all get to see this of me, and this is what I am off of camera. Integrity always. That's who I am now.
I didn't know integrity and goofball could go in the same situation,
right.
but hey.
I'm an integrous goofball.
So, hey, TX, so basically God gave me and Courtney, my wife,
Thanks, Courtney.
a vision, and we picked him up and we're getting him on his feet, and now he's living with us for however long he needs until he can fly away. So, I'm
already ready to run away now.
But I'm not. All seriousness, I'm really proud of this guy, man. And you know, everything happens for a reason. Like, I believe that God sent him here as an angel to help us as well. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So TX and Fitz. So y'all probably missed the tail end of this, but we're gonna start our own bait company. And we have a lot of stuff that's rolling down the pipe. I'm waiting on the LLC and everything to get situated. Samson is proud of you too. Wow. Way to break my train of thought, man.
Come here, Samson.
So we're going to be making our own custom baits again. I'm not going to start with plastics, and as well as crankbaits. We're not going to get into that yet, but we are striving towards it. So we're going to be making bladed jigs, football heads, and like a style of the DK rig, which I'm going to call it something else because it's not Venom.
Yeah.
But what else have we got? Oh, and the Demiki rig for live scope. So that way you can move a bait right in front of the. So we actually can't use the slobber knocker because Berkeley stole it.
Here's Samson if y'all want to know what Samson is. It's a dog that's proud of me, and I love him. He's a good boy. I just got beat up trying to put him in a chair with me. Sorry.
You got anything to say about slobber knocker?
Oh. Slobber knocker?
Yeah, they brought it up.
Who did it? Who did it?
Hey, the jawbreaker, man.
Nah, TX, for real, dude. I wish we would have patented that name a long time ago, bro, because we would have sold that to Berkeley, for real. You know, that would have been a good baseline if we could have sold that name to them as the slobber knocker, bro. Or this could have been a super baseline for us to be able to start this all new bait line. Didn't you send TX slobber knockers before?
Him and Fitz.
Did y'all catch good with them? Like, let us know. Like, I kind of disappeared for a while, and Fitz knows this, and I don't know about TX, but I disappeared for a while, of course. Do you have 7 of the OGs still? Berkeley is a pretender, bro. That's what's up. See, like share the heck out of this, man. We had the original slobber knocker. We made this bait years ago, way before Berkeley ever said anything.
Hey, does anybody know if the patent for the chatterbait's still up? Where I had tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. It's where the eyelet is attached to the blade, so that way you don't have to put a stupid split ring in between it.
He said call it a jawbreaker.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. See, just like you didn't hear what he said earlier. Oh, I said earlier. Whatever. Yeah. Now, what were you asking them?
I was asking them if they knew about the patent for chatterbait, if the head can be attached to the blade or not.
Nah. He said jawbreaker's my gift to y'all.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a shame. I was sitting there one day and I hadn't been fishing in a while, and I turned on some. I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I turned on some fishing, and I was amongst a bunch of people that didn't really like watching fishing, because I was somewhere that is indisposed, And bam, across the screen, a commercial comes up and they're talking about the Berkeley slobber knocker.
Oh, you see that?
Huh?
The patent ended in 2024 in September.
Really? Okay. All right, cool. So I said, man.
I don't know if I still want to do the O-ring or not, or the split ring, because the split ring gives it more action than it does on the head. Because it gets to go side to side as moving backwards.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hey TX, I called you the other day and I was going to talk to you about this whole scheme, but I'm actually looking forward to talk to you in a little bit whenever you get a chance.
Really?
So it's open for redesign, huh? So they're going to try to do something that no one else can copy, I guess? More action is better. Yeah. It's all good, TX. We can get that figured out whenever. I'm just happy I'm talking to you now because I miss you, bro. Yeah, so our chatterbaits, when they have the split ring in between the eye, the hook, and the blade itself, the blade wants to go back like this, but it also goes side to side. And I think that's what really makes it different.
Well, ours, it would beat the paint off the head. And not many chatterbaits you find or bladed jigs that you find will actually really beat the paint off the head like that, like that. I mean, it would be shiny every time we took one out. It wasn't but maybe a two hour fishing trip, and we'd have shiny lead on each side of our heads when we ran them.
Dude, I said I was going to end this thing in 30 minutes. It's already an hour.
That's all good. It's all good. We're having a good time.
No, I can't believe Fitz and TX are in here, man. That's awesome.
That's what's up.
We're getting all the OG commenters back, dude.
That's right. That's right.
I don't go live often. I need to start doing that. We need to make like a certain day where we go live every day.
Yeah.
Hey, we might do a series where we do live in the bait shop once a week.
Yeah.
That might be a good thing. We can answer questions, and then we might be able to sling some stuff for sale or whatever in the live and make it happen, you know?
Yeah, share the video, man. Share the video. Put down in the comments if y'all want us to do that.
Yeah, Courtney was saying that fits.
Yeah, TikTok. His PB is on the original slobber knocker, bro. A 10-7. Get out of here.
He's in Texas, though.
Well, I mean, that don't matter. Fishing's still the same in Texas as it is Virginia, bro. Those fish are hard to catch, too, just like they are here.
So I think we're going to do bait live Fridays.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Courtney. Live Fridays. What, live Tuesdays?
Yeah, we can't use Wednesdays because we go to Bible study.
Yeah. I mean, could be up in Bible study, recording our Bible study.
Hashtag you're welcome. That's such a Courtney thing.
Oh, cool, man.
Hey, you know a guy. CEO of the CEO. So you had to put on mine in all lower caps. Yeah.
You got one capital letter.
You're the CEO of the Admin and Financial Advisory. I'm CEO of the stuff that sells the money. Or makes the money. Look at this giant thing.
What is that?
This is a custom bait made out of a shop right down the road that I'm gonna try to put baits in eventually.
Who made that? G-Town?
No, it's Nebin or NLBN, whatever that means.
Let's see.
Laugh out loud. Hey Fitz, hey, babe, you've been summoned. You need to come say hi. She should be on the way, TX. Hey Fitz, are you planning on doing stuff in the Potomac like you did last year?
Yeah, if you are, bro, come on up here. Out here, we're at. We're close by.
Yeah, he was supposed to come last year, and a bunch of stuff happened. Courtney had her surgery, and just
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was looking at,
Hey, Potomac's got the snakeheads.
I was looking forward to getting Fitz on some double digits every cast. You were summoned.
Yep. You gotta get over there. Now it disappeared.
I'm in my pajamas.
Shinbone out.
Okay.
It's right there.
Oh, I'm up here. Okay.
Say hi to everybody.
I'm in my pajamas. I do the work behind the screen. Give me. Here we go.
What are you doing, Bailey?
Hi.
But, alright, y'all. We're probably going to wrap this up here in the next few minutes. Shinbone went to go do something. And,
Hi, Fitz.
Fitz says hi. The guy that had summoned you ain't saying nothing yet.
Too stunned to speak. I'm just joking.
Are you ready to wrap this thing up?
Wicked.
Oh. You wrapped it up, right?
I guess.
He said you're the brains of the operation. But,
No.
alright, y'all. Glad y'all tuned in. And, oh, Joyce says hi, Courtney.
Hi, Joyce.
So, we're going to wrap this thing up, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, we're going to try to find a day for lives. It might be Friday. It just depends on how hectic the days are and what work and all that stuff is. And also, I forgot to tell y'all, so I actually stopped working at my job that I was working at where I had the lake in the backyard. So I actually work in a mine now, and I operate giant heavy equipment and excavators and all that stuff. We dig sand and we move sand with giant dump trucks.
He's
And,
still got a pond on his job.
yeah, I still got a pond on the job, but we fished it once and it was cold as crap. But we dig stuff and we pull a lot of stumps out the ground and burn trees, and then we clear cut the topsoil off the top of the layer. Later, Fitz. But anyways, we're gonna wrap this up, and we appreciate everybody watching, and we are gonna call it a night. So until next time, we will catch y'all later.